Lindy, I got your math module program here, so let's take a look at it together. Okay, here's your template. Create a word problem, calculate the volume of surface area of a three-dimensional object, choose one of these, print the description of the word problem, ask the user to enter whatever you need, it could be side or radius or height. Use 3.14 if you need to use pi. Print the results, write pseudocode. Start, display the word problem, input the side link of the cube. Okay, so you're doing the cube, great. The volume is the side cubed, and the surface area is 6 times the side squared. Output the results end. Okay, use program idle, Python idle, make sure you got name, date, description, make sure you indent things properly. That'd be like after your define main function, you got to indent all that. Meaningful names for all variables. Okay, let's copy your program while I'm here. Let's look at your questions. Create an interactive word problem. Calculate surface area volume. Could be useful. People want to learn how to code math problems. Small program too. I didn't know how to multiply two things in Python. Oh, like 6 times the side squared. Yeah, you could use the add symbol for multiplication. Good job. Make the code more detailed, maybe more fun. All right, I've got this copied. Let's put it into a Python window. Name, date, description. First thing I noticed, you don't have your main function. Where's your define main? You don't have your define main. Where's your main function? That's missing. I'm going to take it out because I want to create an error here. Let's just run your program first. Enter the side length. 10. Okay, let's see if it calculated correctly. Imagine you're helping a friend design a new fish tank, say, have cube, how much water, volume, and how much glass needed to cover the outside surface area. Enter length. Input the side length to the user. So side length is what your variable was. That's great. Float, yeah, because it could be a decimal. Input, enter the side length in feet. Calculations, volume, side length. Okay, this is not how our lesson taught us to raise something to the third power. Did you go back and look at the math lessons that talk about this? Because it spent a whole lesson talking about how to find square root and power of things. Said to use power, comma 3. That means we're taking the side length to the third power. It almost looks like you're finding somewhere else to do. I don't know. Did AI write this? Because AI writes it like that. Maybe some programs online where you can find other people wrote programs that may use that. But that's not how we are taught to do that. You did the same thing on here. Power, side length, comma 2. That squares it. The power function is what we were taught in our math lessons. So you put comment with the formula out here. That's fine. Call this volume survey. That's good stuff. Display the results. Did you see the results? Was this correct? I put in 10. Is this the volume right there? Why did it not give me the volume that you calculated? You calculated volume because this is not how we write the print statement. This is how AI writes a print. Did you use AI to write this? I mean, if I really thought all of this was AI, I would give you a 0 and return it to you. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that maybe you did some of it yourself and some of it you went and found online, used AI, or found where some other kid wrote a program online. But the problem is in Python idle, this doesn't work. Did you look at your output before you turn this in? Did you think that was good? Was that the number you wanted there? That's not a number at all. I still don't know what the volume and surface area of my fish tank is. And that's just something wrong there because this is not how we would do that. Now, did it calculate the volume correctly? I don't know. I'll have to go in and see. Let's see. Excited? We'll do this the way we're supposed to do this. according to our lessons. Let's run it now. 10. Okay, it did calculate correctly. That's 1,000 cubic feet. I mean, not square feet, cubic feet. The fish takes 1,000 cubic feet. And then your surface area still says surface area. So I want to know if it's going to calculate that correctly. If you're not going into the lesson and using the guided practice to figure out how to program, you're going to struggle. Oh, I missed something. Quote. Okay, it is 600 square feet. I calculated correctly. But there's some issues here. I don't know if you noticed your output didn't give any numbers, but your output doesn't give any numbers. And it really looks like AI wrote that. So if you're not going in using the guided practice and practicing in the lessons on learning how to write these code, you need to start doing that soon. Because the more I see things like this, I'm giving people zeros when I see stuff that looks like AI wrote it. I'm like, how did you learn to do that? Because that doesn't work. You obviously went off somewhere else and had AI write your program, or you're Googling up how does someone else write the program on the internet, and you're looking at their program and putting it here, and then not even noticing it doesn't work. So IRS says use Python idle, because Python idle is different than a lot of other versions of Python. And you have to use the parameters and the software you're given when you're a programmer. It's like, okay, all of our clients have Python idle, so you have to write a program that works in Python idle. Because if we work for a company and we gave this to a customer, they'd be pretty mad because it didn't give them any information they needed. Didn't get the volume, didn't cubic feet. That's what you're thinking about. You have to look at your program and go, oh, wait a minute, that's not working. Yeah. So, all right. I'll get this graded and get the grade book, but I'll get this feedback to you. See you in class.